Ontario's auto industry is being dealt yet another blow, with General Motors officially ending production of one of its vehicles. Tina Yazdani joins us from Queen's Park now. And Tina, this time the hit is coming to the town of Ingersoll.
Yes, Cynthia, and critics say the Ford government is not doing enough to protect jobs in Ontario. In just the last 2 weeks, thousands of auto workers have learned that they will soon be out of work as two plants shut down production of vehicles in the province.
We're not going to give up. We're going to fight back.
But Ontario seems to be losing the fight to keep its auto sector in good health. Just days after Stellantis announced it is moving production of the Jeep Compass from Brampton to Illinois, General Motors announcing it is ending production of its Bright Drop electric delivery vans, putting the future of its Ingersoll plant and hundreds of jobs in jeopardy.
This assault on the Canadian auto sector needs to end.
GM says production of the EV vans will not move to another site, blaming slowing market demand. We're told the vehicles are not selling, with around 4,000 sitting on the lot.
In the new business, the electric vehicle business, we know there's going to be ups and downs. There always will be.
We're going to hold them accountable.
The Premier says he's disappointed, but spoke with the head of the company, who is looking for alternatives for the plants.
Well, if they breach a contract, we're going to sue them. Simple as that. And he knows that. They've breached a contract. And we're going to make sure that we get another vehicle in that area.
The government should be fighting. They should be fighting for every single job. Instead, they seem to be caught up in pay-to-play politics.
Meanwhile, opposition critics still taking aim at the Premier in the legislature today for his government's handling of a $2.5 billion skills development fund. Premier, is it time to look at firing your Labour minister?
No.
How come? Can you elaborate on that? Why not?
Well, he put together a great program.
The fund meant to train workers, but in a scathing investigation, Ontario's Auditor General found the process to select applicants was not fair, transparent, or accountable, noting preferential treatment as the Labour minister doled out millions of dollars to projects backed by PC lobbyists and insiders. Can you acknowledge that the program is flawed?
It's not flawed, in my opinion, because we're creating more opportunities.
David Piccini also refusing to recuse himself. Do you think it's time for you to step aside and let somebody else take over this file?
No, I'm committed to Ontario workers.
You don't think it's distracting that you're still on this file?
Well, you saw the workers who are here today supporting me and the work our government's doing.
Notably, there was a change of tone during question period today. The Premier actually stood up to defend Piccini, whereas yesterday he stayed sitting. Cynthia.
Interesting to note that. Now, Tina, it's only day 2 of the legislature's return, and Education Minister Paul Calandra also facing some heated questions today.
Yeah, teachers gathered here at Queen's Park this morning for a rally. They are demanding Calandra repeal his controversial Bill 33, which could see the elimination of school board trustees in the province. The president of the Elementary Teachers Federation of Ontario says he will not stand by and watch what he describes as the dismantling of local democracy. Take a listen.
It will centralize power, undermine equity, silence marginalized voices, harm students, and strip communities of their right to shape public education.
But Calandra says trustee spending has been out of control. Just yesterday, he tabled legislation to fire a trustee for refusing to repay the government for a trip to Italy. For City News, I'm Tina Yazdani.